What if I told you that the bass you've been missing isn't sitting in a massive trunk-eating box? It's hiding right under your seat. Welcome back to ICS Tech. If you're serious about your car audio but don't want to sacrifice your boot space or spend a fortune on a full amp setup, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Today, we're breaking down the best Pioneer-powered under-seat subwoofers that are out right now. And trust me, these little units punch way above their weight. We're talking real, deep, room-filling bass in a package small enough to slide under your seat without anyone even knowing it's there. We evaluated these on compact design, built-in amplification, bass depth, ease of installation, and overall bang for your buck. All the product links are in the description below. Now let's get into it. At number 4, we've got a sub that completely rethinks how a subwoofer should be built. The Pioneer TSWH500A Pioneer looked at the traditional subwoofer design and basically said, let's flip this on its head. The result is their horizontal vertical transforming HVT technology, which repositions the magnet and voice coil to the sides of the diaphragm instead of the back. That means they can flatten the entire enclosure down while actually increasing the cone surface area, giving you a wider, richer low-end response in a sub that slides under a seat like it was always meant to be there. The numbers back it up too: 150 watts peak, 50 watts RMS, frequency response digging down to 20 Hz, and a sensitivity of 98 dB. That's smooth, deep bass filling your entire cabin with absolutely zero trunk space sacrificed. If you want upgraded bass that nobody can see, this is your move. Alright, we're in the top 3 now and things are getting serious. Number 3 is the Pioneer TSWX400DA. And this one has a trick up its sleeve. Instead of a traditional round woofer, Pioneer went with a 9 seconds times 5.5 second rectangular woofer, and that shape isn't just for looks. It maximizes cone area inside a compact enclosure, which directly translates to stronger, fuller output. Pair that with a Class D amp hitting 250 watts max, 100 watts RMS, and you've got some serious low-end muscle in a small box. But here's what really sets it apart. The digital bass control with selectable modes. You can toggle between deep mode when you want that chest-rattling rumble, or switch to dynamic mode for punchy, fast bass on more up-tempo tracks. And it's not just the bass mode. You've got a wired remote giving you hands-on control of gain, crossover, and phase adjustments without crawling under your seat every time. Reviewers consistently call out the tight, powerful bass and the clean install process that plays nicely with both aftermarket head units and factory systems alike. If you want serious bass performance without a traditional bulky sub-box, the TSWX400DA is a genuine contender. Coming in hot at number 2, the Pioneer TSWX140DA. And honestly, calling this one ultra-compact almost feels like an understatement when you hear what it delivers. This sub runs a built-in Class D amp at up to 170 watts max and is specifically engineered to disappear under a seat, tucked under the dash, wedged into a small compartment. You name it, it'll fit. But the performance? That doesn't disappear with it. The TSWX14DA features Pioneer's digital bass control with 3 selectable modes: deep, natural, and dynamic. So whether you're streaming laid-back jazz or straight-up hip-hop, you can dial in the exact low-end character you want. The aluminum cone and reinforced enclosure work together to keep the bass clean and distortion-free even at higher output levels. People who've installed this consistently come back amazed at just how much sound comes out of something this small. It noticeably upgrades both factory and aftermarket systems, and it does it without you ever having to explain to your passengers where the bass is coming from. That's a win. And our number 1 pick, the sub that gets everything right, is the Pioneer TSWX130DA. This is the one we keep coming back to. It's the underseat subwoofer that hits that perfect intersection of size, power, and sound quality that most compact subs never quite manage to nail. Here's what you're working with: a 50 watts RMS by 160 watts peak built-in Class D amplifier driving an 8 seconds 5 by 1/4 second aluminum woofer, all inside an ultra-slim sealed enclosure designed to tuck into the tightest spaces imaginable. Under a seat, behind a seat mount, anywhere you've got a few inches to spare, this sub will live there comfortably. The digital bass control gives you selectable listening modes that genuinely adapt to your vehicle's acoustics and the kind of music you're playing, something that makes a real difference in day-to-day listening. And because the enclosure is sealed, the bass stays tight and extended all the way into the lowest frequencies, without the boominess you sometimes get from ported designs. No bulky boxes, no external amp to wire in, no complicated installation, just richer, deeper, more satisfying bass, exactly what you want and nothing you don't. The TSWX130DA is our top pick, and it earns it. And that's your definitive ICS Tech breakdown of the 5 best Pioneer-powered underseat subwoofers available right now. Whether you're building out a full system or just want to wake up that flat factory sound, any one of these subs will make a serious difference to your daily drive. Drop a comment below and let us know which one are you going for. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to ICS Tech so you never miss a review. We're constantly testing the latest in-car audio, mobile tech, and everything in between. Links to every sub featured today are in the description. Until next time, we'll catch you in the next one.